MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Shohei Ohtani gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Belted high in the air out to left. Ranging back is Goodwin. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second, the second base.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. And the count will be full. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Another payoff pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting third.
Stepping in, Marcus Semien. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Now batting, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. His career numbers against Mania, he's batting .412. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. In there for strike 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
1-1 the count now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will... Digging in, Matt Olson. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Bounce to the right, into the loaded-up infield. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. And this one runs up high, ball one. Canha brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Behind 0-2 now. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Fielded cleanly. Simmons throw on to Pujols. They get them both, and they end the inning. A's go quietly there. Justin Upton the next to hit. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
The designated hitter.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Hit in the air to center field. Laureano will wait on it. One down. So the base is empty here with one away, and sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike. Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 to him now. Now the pitch. Fastball too high, ball 4. In now is Andrelton Simmons. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he'll get in there safely. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Here's Albert now. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First offering on its way.
Ball. 1-0.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. That was a really tough play, so we want to take another look at it with Show Track. He got a solid read off the bat. The route efficiency was good, and he ended up covering more than 120 feet to make that play. Really remarkable. Striding in, Brian Goodwin. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Goodwin playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. From the stretch, the 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Angels strand a couple. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in, Chris Davis. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. 3rd inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Fouled off. To 3rd. Rendon has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Stepping into the box, Stephen Piscotty. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second, and he is in there.
Batting 9, the catcher, Austin Allen.
At the plate, Austin Allen, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Piscotty leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Trout will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, number 22.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 offering.
1-1.
3rd inning, no score to this point. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
3-1, here it is. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Payoff pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
I have arrived.
So stepping in, Max Stassi, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Max Stassi.
First pitch on
Taylor's
its way.
being no hit.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Maxwell Stassi.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
To the plate now, David Fletcher.
First Halo Jack of season at home comes off the bat of Maxwell Stassi.
Here in the early going.
Perfect.
2-0. Base is empty here with nobody out. 3-0 now.
No strike.
Trouble waiting next as you see Mike
was
Trout in the
tomahawked.
on-deck circle.
Schmield.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here
Crushed.
in the first 3 innings.
Creed.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked
Blasted.
pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You
Bomb.
have to earn that spot.
Destroyed. Demolished.
From
Decimated.
the stretch, here's the pitch. Mike Trout will stand in for
Laced.
the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out,
Laser.
see if he was going to come over
Slam.
the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1-1.
Pulverized. Walloped.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Nobody out, runner on first.
Tattooed.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Trout blown away by Manaea Heat.
Here's the 0-1. Fletcher stands at first with 1 out. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. From the stretch. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Davis. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now to the plate, Justin Upton. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ready with the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And a great change of pace has him off balance. A swing and a miss. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. All set for the start of the fourth. In now, Tony Kemp. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. Fastball well outside. Here's the pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Ready for another chance? Marcus Semien in the dirt, and now let's see. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. This is line to left. Goodwin is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
At the plate, Matt Olson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this.
That was laced.
None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Down low, and the plot
Ohtani
thickens here.
looking like ace.
3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Now batting.
So now it's Mark Canha from the stretch.
Nope, ball.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score.
Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Joe Adell checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. First offering on its way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. 2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Pujols has long been referred to as the machine. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. The 1-2. 3. Angels are gone in order, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. A ball and a strike. The count to Matt Chapman. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Here's Chris Davis now. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
A bouncer to the left side. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. A's are gone in order. It remains 1-0. Next batter to the plate, Brian.
And leading up for the Angels, the left fielder, Brian Goodwin.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the ball.
The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
He's set. Here it comes. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
2-0 count. Here it comes. And here's a slider for a called strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. David Fletcher waits on deck. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Rally on
Taking in
walks.
once again, David Fletcher. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Well thrown into right field.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit.
Runner on second couldn't score due to a certain slow reaction.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send.
And Trout opens it up with the two-ribby single.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Mike Fiers takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Mike Fiers.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. His previous history with Mike Fiers, not great. He's 1 for 8. Here's the first pitch to him.
I know these guys have exploded for 3 runs already this inning, but if you think this manager's not going to put his foot on the accelerator, you're kidding yourself. This catcher better be ready. That guy's looking to run at first base.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Runners on the move for second, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Here's Justin Upton now. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now at the plate, Joe Adell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And the runner back safely. Much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Strike 3.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Out in front of it, strike one. Fires, pauses. Here it is on 0-1. Line towards center field. Laureano is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 3 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 error, and a couple of men left. 5 innings complete. The Angels are out in front, 4-0. So striding forward now, Austin Allen. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. That's popped up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the A's get a bit closer. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ
the batter, number 5, second base.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Anderson has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-2.
2-2.
Fouled away. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Marcus Semien comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A bouncer up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways. Up, down, in and out. Throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Mark Canha is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2. Outside and low, 3-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
Gotta believe he situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And it's fouled away. Simeon is off at first with 2 away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Athletic strike for 2. Both come ready for another shot now. Albert Pujols 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The first baseman, Albert.
Now a wave and a miss looked like the slider there. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Number 74 will come on now and pinch run here.
Goodwin.
Into the box now, Brian Goodwin. And this one gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Showing bunt there, but he pulls back, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Has a look, now the pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Ground ball right side. And that is through for a base hit. And the move to the bench will pay off handsomely.
Hey, there's a clean base hit right there, D-Row, to drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, he was telling the boys, get it ready right here. I'm going to walk home on this one. That was easy to read through the hole, and he was able to take his time scoring from third.
In now, David Fletcher, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Count remains 2-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We're through 6 full. Jason Castro will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher.
Now playing first base.
7th inning ready to roll. Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Now playing first base. Number 23, Matt Chapman.
Here it comes, 1-0. Pulled high in the
Taylor's
air out to left
decently.
field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. 1 away.
Now back, left fielder.
Chris Davis next to bat. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Up next for Oakland, the right fielder.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Down and away, ball 1. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. 2-2.
2-2.
Here it comes. Popped up. Fletcher has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail 5-2.
7th inning stretch.
Yusmeiro Petit gets the call from the pen to take over
Ohtani
on the mound and
pitched
start
well.
the home 7th.
Number 36.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Halos 5 runs on
Ready
4
to
hits.
deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground for Simeon. It's short. Right to him. And that's the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Upton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way to Upton. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right
Stepping into the box, Joe Adell. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 5 runs on only 4 hits. 1 error for the Angels so far. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Petit a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy's been...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're still out in front, 5-2. Digging in and looking for more, Austin Allen.
Leading off for Oakland, the catcher, Austin Allen.
Cam Bedrosian is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Cam Bedrosian.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
0-1. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Simmons has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready to take his hacks again, Ramon Laureano, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Righty
this would be a solid win.
This is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this
I guess we shall continue even though only 4 hits. Still getting runs.
In the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Goodwin.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Tony Kemp. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's got a 3-for-5 line. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Halos primed for a win.
Now batting.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Angels lead it 5-2. Standing in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Andrelton Simmons.
Indeed, first throws are a legacy issue.
That's the ball.
Still haven't been fixed in a decade.
And he fouls this one off. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The first baseman, number 23.
Hit number 5. Really isn't unrealistic.
Standing in now, Matt Theis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Do you have any extra base hits besides the one, Jack?
One. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. At the plate, Brian Goodwin comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Fastball well outside. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. The second for 1. Relay to Olson. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. 1 hit's all they get. 9th inning coming up. It's the Angels 5 and the A's 2. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now in the box,
Scorched to
Matt
first
Olson,
for a
0
DP.
for 2 from him so far in this one. Hansel Robles
We
comes out
go
of
to
the
the
bullpen
9th.
to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 57.
Robles in for the save.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Mark Canha.
Now the A's designated hitter, Mark Canha, for his career in this matchup. He's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. 1-0 the count.
Leadoff walk.
That misses. 2-0.
Pitching around
Robles,
Olson.
playing here in his age 29 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And a full count for Canha now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Full count.
Matt Chapman, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Got him.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Mark Canha down swinging.
The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Olson, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath after spitting on that changeup.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left as they pull within 1 here.
Jesus.
It's now a 5-4 game.
Absolutely
That,
demolished.
my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer.
Chapman makes it a 1-run game.
You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he
Not
still
over
has the
yet.
lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
At the plate now,
Oakland
Chris
fighting
Davis.
tough.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Hey, this
That
isn't
was
going to be
destroyed.
an easy save. These guys are
Mound
making
visit.
it work for this one.
2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
2 balls,
This
no
inning
strikes.
really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Fouled off. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Lifetime in this matchup.
Rush Davis down swinging. 2 dead.
And he misses again, 2-0. 2 out, nobody on.
Robles trying to shut the door.
And here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Number 13.
So now to the plate,
Oakland
Allen,
fighting.
as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. They'll be looking for something
Austin
to
Allen
drive
up.
into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. As a look, now the pitch.
Robles doesn't have his
Off
end
the
stuck.
outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 2 out with the man at first. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So striding in, Ramon Laureano, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Oh dear.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And they start him out away with a called
And
strike.
walk.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on
Robles
that
really
hitter.
struggling with control. Tying run in scoring position.
2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And he fouls this one off. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first here is going to be in time, as the Angels have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, they would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Los Angeles led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
Wow.
Shohei Ohtani gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Sean Manaea was only able
Oakland
to work
making
4 innings
Halos
as he
earned it
takes the
one.
loss. Hansel Robles closes the door for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark
Rendon
DeRosa,
makes
Dan
backhanded
Plesac, and
stat
Heidi
to
Watney
save
on
the game.
field. This is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Halos come away with the win.
First for the victorious Angels. 5 runs on 5
Ohtani
hits,
earns the
1
win.
error. They left 7 men on base.
Barely.
For the Athletics,
Robles shuts
4
it down.
runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 7
Not
men
without
on base.
issues.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and
4 and
12
7.
minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Rendon hitting a solid .244. Nevertheless, Halos get the V. First Halo Jack at home Maxwell Stassi. "11 strikeouts as a team. Not bad. You had a realistic game. Can't really complain." Halo's still in cellar. Game 12. Rendon needs day off after 11 games. Absurd. Rendon will probably play 155 games. Maybe 150. In show he's lucky to play 140. Fatigue broken for a decade.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Baseball
Coach
on the Show.
Madden forced to
and
toilet
it's coming up
lineup
next.
card in order to manage fatigue.
Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
A ball and a strike now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff or he's in for a long day.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Into the box, Marcus Semien. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now a swing and he just fouls this one away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch misses. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high
game
arc
12.
fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The payoff pitch. Line drive base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out. Give your team a chance. Give the pitcher a chance.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Lucky that wasn't hit into bleachers.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left.
Quickly.
Second home run early in the year, and the A's lead it now 3-0.
And there it is.
You never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just
crushed it.
Can't afford any more early mistakes, or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Matt Chapman is at the
3-0.
plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. 3 runs already home here. And the count will be full. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Frankie Montas will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Settling in now, Mike Trout in his career against this pitcher. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Trout takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled away. Bases
Frankie Montes on bump.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball.
Oakland's favored minus 1.5 runs.
Front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for
Trout
a ball.
laced for a
First
single.
shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Justin Upton becomes out number 2 this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pujols has long been referred to as the machine. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. 3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Payoff pitch one more time. Out looking. Angels strand 1. Still down 3-0. And that brings up Chad Pinder. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Pujols backwards K.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
I can foresee Pujols hitting higher than Mendoza line for the season. And double off
Center
wall.
field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. So coming to the plate, Austin Allen, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. And there are two away now. Striding in for Oakland, Ramon Laureano, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Oakland
First pitch
threatening
fastball
again.
off the plate there, and it's ball one. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
3-0 pitch.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers
trying
up in
to
the zone
escape
like
with
that,
no
it
runs.
could work for him.
And he missed with it there, ball four. It's a two-out walk with the runner still at third. Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking the pitch.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Another base on balls.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. A's strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Stepping up now, Joe Adele, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line.
And Piscotty backwards K.
It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the
Kenny
leadoff double.
keeps lead at
That's
3.
the way you lead off an inning.
Now a look and a throw back to second.
Extra
And
bases
a
for
dive, but he's
J-Up.
back in. At the plate, Matt Theis, as he'll take a look at ball one. Adele stands at second with no outs. That evens it up 1-1. Theis, just 24 years of age. This is his second year as a major
Adele.
leaguer.
Extra bases for Adele.
Here's the 1-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And now for the Angels, David Fletcher. First delivery to him on the way. One out and a runner on second base. Fastball laid off well below the knees. There's a shin-high slider
Theis
laid
blown
off for
away.
a ball. Now the 2-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Simeon backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We played 2 full. It's the A's 3 and the Angels nothing.
Leading off for the Athletics.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Total basarooning blunder.
Hit on the ground out to short. There
On
is
pop-up.
Listella. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw
Adele
was too
rookie
late.
mistake.
And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're
Doubled
requesting a
off
chance to
second.
review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision. And
Infield
that'll
single.
bring up Matt Olson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he takes strike 3
Very
on
close.
the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too
Might
deceptive
be
about
out.
that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
They do not challenge.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And Upton's not going to get him. He's in there at third.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Olsen staring at Broadway Heat.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bounce towards
Crush
the second
another hit.
baseman. High hop, and he barehands it. One there. He beat it
Oakland
out.
threatening once again.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at
He
turning
doesn't
two
look
on the
sharp.
high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Safe at first, run
Now here's
scores.
a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it on
Was
to
hit too
first, and with
slowly.
it, that ends the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland.
And leading up,
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. 0-1 the count. 1-1 to Jason Castro. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to left field. Pinder comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
the batter, number 9.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Tommy Listella to bat next. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 to Tommy Listella. Listella bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He was an 8th round selection back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up and really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. A runner on first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. Full count now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Good battle. Count remains full. He'll try it again. 3-2. No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Upton.
Justin Upton the next to hit. First pitch on its way. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Laureano has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Angels strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. On the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Noisy.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Sheldon Noisy is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. Here it comes. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home is a low changeup that's laid off.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin.
To the plate now, Austin Allen, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gone! So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so
Austin
that can
Allen,
go in his trophy case forever.
First Major League Jack.
Hit
Oakland
sharply
pouring
the
it on.
And it's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
He looks awful.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And another knock.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game.
The bat, number 10,
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more
He
pitches
needs
for those
throwing batting
relievers.
practice.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was
Your
trying
long
to be. It
relievers
stayed
get
high.
plenty of
On the
work.
ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1.
Giving
On
your
the first
staff
to complete
close.
the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes
You
the
need
first
another long
baseman,
reliever
Matt Olson.
besides Penna.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. But the athletic strike. Here's Albert now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be
He
patient when
escapes
you're
further
down by
damage.
6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And a great pitch there as Pujols swings and misses, and it's always a sigh of relief when you can set him down.
for the Angels. The right fielder.
First offering on its way.
Adele.
A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
One-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
To 2-2 now.
Ball, strike.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
He loses him on ball 4.
Up next for the Angels.
Digging in to
The first
try it
baseman,
again, Matt Thaiss. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 pulled high in the air out to right field. Piscotty's on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Frankie Montas
Ready
throwing
now,
96.
David Fletcher.
David Fletcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
On the ground to the left side. Chapman brings it in, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Angels leave one. They still find themselves down 6-zip. New inning set to get underway. Here's Chris Davis now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but
Montes
it's been a
looks
real
sharp.
grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
3 balls, no.
Here it comes on 3-0. Taken but called a strike. 3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
That's through another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
LaStella fields it cleanly. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now back.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the ever-versatile Chad Pinder. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more
5 laborious
strikes.
innings.
Thank you, Heidi. In there, 1-1. Fouled off. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Allen goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Castro is retired, and there's 1 away.
Second baseman.
Standing in, number 74 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Low for ball 1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Outside, 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Two and two. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats. 13 throws just to them so far.
But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The shortstop.
Here's Tommy LaStella now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses again. Ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Ready now for L.A., Mike Trout. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Toward third. Chapman's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. They won't make a dent in a 6th. So digging in now, Sheldon Noisy. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 22.
First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air out toward right field. Adele will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A's are gone and ordered, but here's Justin Upton now. No hits to this point.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Heaney threw 6 laborious innings.
Fastball close.
Madden sticking with Heaney despite getting schmealed earlier.
They tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on.
Michael Fears on bump.
And Albert swings and misses. Good rip at the fastball, but it's 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
He has a very deceptive delivery.
Now here's the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th. And sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adele. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Cannon Middleton comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. A A swing by Piscotty, and this is driven to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Middleton
that
enters.
was the third home run for these guys today.
D-Row, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Jesus H. Christ.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
First pitch.
And that's
decimated.
high for a ball. It's 2-2. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Trout giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for Oakland, the
First pitch coming. Here it is. Matt Olson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3-2.
So a full count now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any low?
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Trout is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The batter,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low. Ball one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the A's 7. Into the box now, Matt Theis. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
David Fletcher stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball just inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone in that one.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Piscotty is there. 2 down.
now batting.
Ready once again, Jason Castro. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Angels go down 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now back, Austin Allen.
First delivery to him on the way. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Noah Ramirez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 24, Noah Ramirez.
Here comes the first pitch. Ramon Laureano is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fouled off. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. J.B. Wendelken is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
And leading up for the Angels.
Now at the plate, number 74. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Tommy La Stella. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And he pops it up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering on its way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Swing and a line drive to left. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Up there.
Into the box now, Justin Upton, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set and the pitch.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Now Upton with a swing and a drive to deep left field. Gone! So a big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career, guys. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today, and this is a milestone he can be really proud of. And there are a lot of very good hitters that never got 300 dingers in their career.
Career number 300.
Lou Trevino will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Lou Trevino.
Why is there a huge celebration for Jack number 300?
In now, Albert Pujols, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Trevino is an absolute flamethrower, of course. And you don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O, velo. Lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
The 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
At the ball.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's the A's 7 and the Angels 3. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 misses for the 2nd ball. 2-0 curveball here is over for a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Striding into the box, Marcus Semien. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1-0 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now. And it keeps the inning alive for Chris Davis up next. Chris Davis will stand in here, but before he does, let's take it back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
All even now, 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Racing back the right fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. At the plate now, Matt Chapman. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second. Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
3-1 to him now. Grounded back up the middle. LaStella has it. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from 3rd is in to score. Into the box now, Austin Allen, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little in the dirt.
2-2 the count. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2. Liam Hendricks
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 1-1. Is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ball even at 2-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees. David Fletcher will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pinder is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Now at the plate, David Fletcher. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Misses, ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Digging in now, Jason Castro. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Out in front of it, strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Castro is batting exactly .230. Not where he wants to be, I'm sure.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Angels down to their last strike. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Heaney gave you very little chance of competing this game.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Number 74 would be next. Another full count pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, Deodor. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Oakland A's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mike Fiers gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Andrew Heaney struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 10 runs, 18 hits. No errors, they left 8 men on base. For the Angels, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors, they left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.